What's up, everybody? It's Evan Flow. You already know. Here today by myself to have a weekly discussion. Number 10. Oh, shit. Feedback. Um, yeah, it's been a minute since I've had a weekly discussion. I just been busy with, uh, just life, and I'm working and I'm in school too, so it's just hard to balance everything. But I'm gonna try and be more consistent, having it on a weekly basis. Oof. Um, we should have another person coming through soon, Job. But I'm probably just gonna start. I'm gonna start on the lighter topics myself, just talking about them, and you know, if people want to come in or jump in, then I'll expound onto that. Oof. Just yeah, give me 1 second. 1 second. I kind of want to start on the least controversial topic. Okay. All right. Yeah. We'll start with this topic. So, the Thousands Oak Mall shooting that happened in California. So, former Marine vet went mad, and I guess he went to a country music dance hall and just started shooting people. And there's no clear motive in sight of why. Why would somebody do this? Um, he killed 12 people, uh, and he was a former Marine. Now, of course, I say of course because lately all the domestic terrorists that do this kind of stuff, that do these mass shootings, they're usually white. So of course, this guy, he's white, 28 years old. Um, Now I'm seeing. So I just started like doing like a little bit of research on this, but he he did all this with a handgun. It seems like, which is kind of crazy. And he shot like apparently this place was very like there were people who had guns. There were people who could defend themselves. Like they had security. One of the first people he shot was a security guard. And so for me, this brings up the topic: why why do we have no gun control? And I've been saying ever since Sandy Hook that you know as long as ever since Sandy Hook, when a guy came to an elementary school and basically shot up the elementary school, you know, if they weren't going to do gun control after you know kids were assaulted in their own school and killed, if they're not going to do gun control after that, there's really no hope for America. I mean, hopefully down the line, maybe we'll get a president or something will happen where they can put restrictions on guns, or shoot, maybe do away with guns altogether. I mean, that will never happen, but hopefully down the line something like that happens. But you know what, like once you go and shoot up an elementary school full of kids and nothing has really changed after that, you can't really expect much. Like that's kind of like that's rock bottom, when kids are able to be killed and nothing, your government does nothing to stop that or whatever. So Um, so yeah, white male stormed a country music dance hall, killed 12 people. Uh, First of all, rest in peace to everybody who died. That's that's horrible. I I know that has to suck. Um, Let me not say anything else because I probably sound stupid. But rest in peace. I wanna, for me, I want to understand why is it why is it always these white males who they feel the need to go into these establishments and shoot up individuals? Like there has to be something psychological going down with being like a white male, and you're you just feel the need to shoot up all these people. Now, and I really I lost my train of thought. What was I about to say? But yeah, anyway, I really don't understand why they're doing it. And okay, yeah, and so the way we're every time something like this happens, it gets publicized, you know, it gets all this attention, all this media attention, and you can't help but think that that's kind of contributing to this effect where you know oh let's say you have like this white guy, let's say, you know and the media wants to coin them as mentally ill or lonely, or he blah blah blah. They want to make excuses for their behavior, but call it what it is. You have some white guy who's a loser, who you know for whatever reason something's not right with them, or they're just a fucked up individual, whatever. Why are they doing this? why are they why are they going to why do they feel the need to shoot and kill these individuals? And why, you have to wonder, does the media attention help glorify these acts? Does it help to you know promote these acts so that these people who they feel like they're losers, or they feel like you know fuck everybody, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. And so they feel like they can leave their mark on history by committing these horrendous acts. And their face is all over, plastered all over the media. Their name is all over the media. It's almost kind of written in stone for them, and they're known and glorified for these acts. Are we helping? Is that helping contribute to these action? I I don't know. Hold up. All right, somebody. Never mind. Um, but yeah, really, it's kind of frustrating because we know nothing's going to be done. We know nothing's going to be done, at least nothing anytime soon. Um, I think I do remember hearing that, there, I think there what some kind of restriction was made after some kind of a mass shooting event at one point where like they made it so that you can't get in some kind of automatic weapon easy. I don't know, but it wasn't anything super significant because we're still going to end up having these issues. Um, and one of the major arguments for getting rid of guns is that we get rid of guns, well, people are still going to get them illegally. So I want to have a gun to defend myself. But it's like these people, it's like thousands had security there. It had police. It had people who could defend themselves, and still 12 people died. Still, all this happened. So what's really the solution? Are guns going to protect people, or are we going to do something to just get rid of guns altogether? And that's what I think is necessary. Shoot, let me see. Uh, hold up. He's talking about basketball. I'm about to ask if he wants to come through. Hold up. True. Um, yeah, because I want people to come through. If I can. Um, damn. Who's watching? It says I have two people watching. So if you're watching, could you comment in the chat just so I know who, if you don't mind? All right. There's also I remember seeing on Twitter. There's also I guess a woman who her son I believe was shot, and she made a very profound statement, just basically saying, I don't want your thoughts, I don't want your prayers. I'm tired of all that. I want gun control. I want gun control. And I think I thought that was dope. Her using she used that platform, she used that time to say something profound. Now, is something gonna change because of what she said? Mm, I highly doubt it. But every moment counts and every moment adds up. And so who knows how many more mass shootings are gonna happen where, who knows who knows how many more are going to happen until we can get some form of gun control or some form of action taken by the government. Because all Trump does is say it's horrible, I send my thoughts and prayers. And I remember he said something like that for the last one. It's like, bro, you're not going to do anything about it. You're not going to do anything. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, we've kind of become no it's kind of we've kind of become desensitized to mass shootings, but this shit happens all the time. All the time. Like, we get I feel like I hear about a mass shooting every other week. Excuse me. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. This nigga better hurry up and get in the stream. Like, what's taking you so long? I don't want to move. I wanted to get some other people's thoughts on this topic, but damn. But it looks like I'm gonna be rolling solo today. Okay. All right. I'm gonna move on to the next topic because I've been waiting long enough. I've been waiting long enough. I've been waiting long enough. Next topic. So I don't know if you guys have heard about the. Hold up. What's that? All right. I don't know if you guys have heard about the topic of the college student who, and this is hilarious to me, but the college student who basically they I think they started it on Twitter, but basically they said black people want to limit themselves and just be Democrats. Well, I'm not hiding who I am anymore. I'm going to be a black Republican. And so she posted on Twitter, her with a MAGA hat and stuff, and basically just Black Twitter was coming for her. People were people were really going after her, calling her a coon, sellout, all that. She had the MAGA hat and everything. I think she started posting some pro-Trump tweets and all this extra stuff. And then she also had text between her parents, basically saying that her parents were kicking her out or they weren't going to financially support her anymore for being a Trump supporter, and saying that they were so disappointed in her and they were going to disown her. And so, because of that, I think a lot of Trump supporters ended up. I think she made a GoFundMe after that to help support herself because her parents disowned her allegedly. Uh, so fast forward, and she has all these Trump supporters, and I guess, yeah, a whole bunch of Trump supporters donating money to her, where she's eventually she ends up with around 150K in donations from Trump supporters. And then it comes out that she scammed them. She's not really a Trump supporter. She's actually uh she hates Trump. I think she's like a top tier feminist and all this other stuff. Like, she vehemently hates Trump and is against everything he said, but she did that to scam white Trump supporters from their money. And I am dead. Like, she really got 150K in GoFundMe donations by scamming these people. And then, of course, she got death threats. Like, once people found out it was a scam, once people found out it was fake, but still, she really worked. Is that you, the trash mic?
Hello?
Yo,
Hello?
you're
Our connection
going,
bad.
huh?
Our connection bad.
Yeah, you don't say.
No, asking, is it bad?
Yeah, it is bad. You sound like a robot.
It's ball right now, but I was gonna wait until I get outside. Hold on, let me walk outside real quick.
Where are you? Where are you? Oh God, this nigga's struggling. Hey boy. Son. All right, and it sounds like he tapped out. Niggas. All right. Oh, are you there now? Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. Jay. All right. Yeah, so we were on the college student who scammed the Trump supporters. Basically, she got the GoFund. She got the money, and I'm not. I've heard different rumors. I've heard that because she scammed it, even though I don't know why, it's that she wasn't able to get the money. Like she wasn't able to receive the money from GoFundMe. But that doesn't really make sense to me because they gave it to GoFundMe. All's fair in love and war. That's how I feel. Hello? What's good? All I hear is beep boo bop beep boo boo bop. Jay, just mute yourself until you can get good internet connection, okay? All right, bet. Or I can mute you. Whatever. All right. Where was I? Okay. So basically, I want to bring up the topic of Black Trump supporters and how I guess we should think of them. Now, how do I feel about Black Trump supporters? Mm, fuck them. Uh, I don't. I don't understand how you could be a Black Trump supporter. Oh, what's up, Marty? What's up, Tom? Might not be much help, but I'll hop in if you want, bro. Sadly, not been informed. That's all right. That's great. Okay, so back to the topic. How do I feel about Black Trump supporters? I mean, I'm not gonna attack you or antagonize you in any way, but I'm definitely gonna be looking at you some type of way if you're black and a Trump supporter. Now, from my understanding, there's two types of black Trump supporters from my personal experience. You got the black Trump supporters who are just ignorant, like they don't follow politics at all, or they literally just they hear a couple sound bites and they're like, yeah, that's my nigga. So yeah, like I know a couple people who are like that. They support Trump. They're not really based off anything. It's just he was a billionaire, so he must know what he's doing. And then you got the ones who I don't want to say they're I don't want to say they're coons, but they might be coons. Like they're a different type of ignorant where they it's like they don't align with the black struggle, or they don't really see it, or they don't really understand it at all, and so they're kind of like the Uncle Ruckus is like. I mean, and this is from my personal experience. Like you're either ignorant of everything, or you think, oh, black people need to pick themselves up by the bootstraps and blah 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 blah, whatever. That's from my understanding. Um, Now, the ones who are just completely ignorant, I don't really like whatever. Like, think what you want. Like, we're never gonna have like an actual legitimate conversation because you don't really know what you're talking about. You're kind of just like what you're saying is kind of just based off of nothing. Trust me. Like, I've had these conversations with ignorant black Trump supporters. The ones who, the ones who, and I don't know if Larry Elder is a black Trump supporter, but Larry Elder is black and he's a coon. So I'm just assuming he would be a Trump supporter. But people like him, mm, we can debate about it, but I'm not gonna have really any respect for you because you just wanna you just wanna say the whole thing's about personal accountability and that you just wanna pretty much say that you. It's really hard for me to explain, but basically people who say, "Oh, Trump's not racist. Trump's not doing that. Show me one instance of Trump doing this," and then you show them an instance, and it's like, "No, that's not. You can't say that's racist because he's being he's being technical, or he this is an actual issue." Like it's it, I gotta have somebody on this stream just so I can explain what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about Black Trump supporters. Either you're a coon or you're ignorant. I don't really see how anybody could support Trump, especially right now. Given how he's representing America. And I remember seeing this video. I hope it's not real, but I remember seeing this video of Trump, and it was like a young black professionals event and all these young black professionals were Trump supporters, and they were cheering for him. And yeah, I don't understand that. I'd love to pick the brain of someone my age really who supports Trump, but I'm really not with that. He said, "Give me a bit of time. Bathroom calls." All right, nigga. um, Hold on. Okay. Um, I don't want to get into too many other topics. Um, but I might as well. If people come in, I'll jump back to those other. I'll jump back to those previous two topics I brought up. Um, and I know I kind of just ramble on. I don't really like that's how it is with me, especially if I'm not really talking. Like I kind of just ramble on without any uh, coherent points. I need like a point to argue against to articulate my thoughts better. Um, so yeah, I'm aware of that. Okay, so yeah, it's something I gotta do. I gotta improve on, and I'm gonna improve on it. Um, okay. So next topic, Danye Jones. Now, Danye Jones is 24, black male. He was discovered dead, swinging from a tree on his family's property earlier. I think it was October, or I want to say in October, or yeah, in October. Um, so I think his mom found her child dangling from a bed sheet, which was tied around his neck. Um, and the mom is saying that she knows her child didn't murder himself. So basically, he didn't commit suicide. Now, there were no signs of struggle or trauma to the body. But wait. Okay. Yeah, so no signs of struggle, no signs of trauma. But the mom is claiming that her child was killed to, I guess, counter her activism. From Post Dispatch, she said that she insisted that he was upbeat, not suicidal, and did not know how to tie the types of knots used in the ligature. The sheet used did not match the family sheets, and he had packed an overnight bag, which had been left on the patio, a suggestion that he had trust and had planned to leave the house with the person who killed him. Mm. Now, apparently, his mom, from what I'm reading, his mom was active in the Ferguson uprising. After Michael Brown, there were riots and lots of uh, activism going on in Ferguson, um, because of the controversy with Michael Brown. And this is interesting because there has been a trend where it seems certain people from the Black Lives Matter movement, they show up dead, or like they commit some form of suicide, or something mysterious. And it's I don't want to say there's a pattern, because one, I haven't done my research enough. I haven't done enough research on it. But it is interesting that this is another person who committed who allegedly committed suicide, but had ties to pretty much the Black Lives Matter movement. And he's not the only person who's had ties to the Black Lives Matter movement who's shown up uh, dead, or committed suicide, or something strange happened to them. Um, Now, I guess the question is, was it suicide, or was he murdered? Really, it's too. I mean, from what I'm reading right now, it's really, I can't really say anything. Um, I guess we have to know who did he hang out with, who was it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. There's a couple things you gotta look at. One, why did he hang himself off the tree? You know, why not hang yourself in the room? You know, um, two, if the sheets aren't his, whose are they? And who is this person who, he had to have been comfortable with? Um, I mean, really, it's hard for me to make a comment because I don't really, I don't know. I feel like I don't really have anything to go off of, but like I said before, what the hell?
What's good?
What's good, Tom? How you been?
I've been all right, man. You?
Chilling, busy, bro.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? Why haven't we had what happened to the AMC district? I know
Oh, it's still active, bro. It's still active, but y'all just haven't been showing up. Not playing, bro. But
yeah, I'm a
yeah, well,
just hit me up and
go ahead.
yeah, hit me up. I'm down to do it whenever. Yeah, just hit me up, bro. I'm down.
All right. I might ask Sasuke as well.
Bet. Sounds good.
So
So
what you talking about right now?
yeah, right now, so have you heard of Danye Jones? His mom was part of the Ferguson uprising, and he was found lynched in her, I guess, backyard.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so really the question is, was it suicide or did someone kill him to send like a message to his mom?
I really think they did it to him.
Oh, you think so?
I don't think he did. I don't think he did it himself.
Right. And well, why do you think that?
Well, because all the drama that's been going down in Ferguson, it really hasn't cleared up to. It's really the blacks that's doing the most, the most harm to each other. But it's really the people who are trying to tear us down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, is definitely suspicious. And then there have been other instances where people like connected to the Black Lives Matter movement have been found dead or something suspicious happened to them where it's kind of sketchy. So yeah, I definitely think it's something to look into as far as him being murdered.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask earlier, but nobody was with me. I wanted to ask about what was it? So have you heard about that college student who she basically scammed Trump supporters from money by wearing like a Make America Great Again hat, the MAGA hat?
I didn't know about that part, but I did know about her on Twitter.
Yeah,
I didn't read into it, but it's kind of crazy that she actually went through with it. You know what I mean?
yeah. So apparently that like all that was fake. She's not really a Trump supporter. She's not really like she doesn't believe in any of that. She just did that to, I guess, get sympathy and get money from these real Trump supporters. And they ended up saying,
why would she come out?
Why'd she what?
So why would she come out and say it though? You know what I mean?
I don't know if she came out and said it. Well, I don't know. Like either she either got outed, like somebody either found out she was scamming, or she either went on, like she was getting too much flack for it and just wanted to let people know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
because I feel like if anybody gets too much flack for anything, they'll go against the grain. They won't stick to their beliefs, and they won't stick to what's true to them. And I don't feel that.
Right. But I don't think. I think it was like a joke taken too far, where she was saying, "Oh, I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a Trump supporter," and she might have been getting like death threats or whatever. And she's like, "All right, I'm taking this too far, so I'm just tell the truth." And she ended up getting like $100,000 in donations from Trump supporters. Like she got some money.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter about the color of her skin either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought that was interesting too. Like these Trump supporters were willing to donate to this young black woman because she also supported Trump.
Yeah.
And then it's like, damn, she was lying. So now they got a reason to hate black people again or something.
Right. It's crazy. The cycle continues.
Right. But I thought that was kind of like the highlight of it, where they're actually not racist. They're not being racist in this instance. They want to help her out because she was posting text messages saying that, oh, my parents are gonna kick me out. They're gonna disown me for being a Trump supporter, and I guess that's why people sent her money.
Was the parents behind it as well?
I think so. I feel like they must have been, because she posted the text on Twitter between her parents. So I feel like it must have been fake.
Okay.
But like, what are your thoughts on black Trump supporters?
Yeah, I don't rock with them either.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool what you believe in, but if you go for Trump, then you're a bum, for real.
I feel that. Straight to the point. I feel that.
Have you seen this earlier tweets for today?
Whose tweets?
Trump's for the city of California.
Nah, what did he say?
He said he won't be aiding them in the fires that are spreading out throughout the state.
Why?
I don't know, but I've been seeing some tweets about it. I haven't looked into them, but I'll look into them right now, bro.
Okay. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, that's interesting because I get him, I guess, saying he's not going to help. Because like when Puerto Rico had that hurricane crisis, he was saying, we're not going to help Puerto Rico anymore or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But why are you not going to help your own country?
Yeah. Like the people who got you into the office, you know what I mean?
Right.
He says there's no reason for these massive, deadly, and costly fires and forest fires in California, except for forest management is so poor. Billions of dollars is given each year, with many lives lost, all because of gross mismanagement of the forest. Remedy now is no more fair payments. So basically, he's saying fuck y'all.
Yeah, that's basically what I heard. But it's like, it's not even, you're not gonna help everybody because of gross mismanagement of, like, you're not gonna help everybody because of a couple people's, I guess, mistakes.
Yeah, I agree.
That's wild. But I mean, that's Trump. So what do we expect?
Yeah.
So okay, the next topic I want to get into, and I think Dustin is going to be talking about this on his stream later this weekend. But
Oh yeah.
I want to talk about it. The 69-year-old man who wants to identify
Oh
as
yeah.
45.
That nigga crazy.
Yeah, so basically he's 69 years old, he's Dutch, and he's a positivity guru. And he says he doesn't feel like his age. He said he doesn't feel like his age. He feels 20 years younger, and he's gonna start a legal battle so that he can, I guess, legally say that he's 45. And apparently, he also uses a dating app, and so he doesn't want to have his age of 69 on the dating app. He wants to be 49 or 45 on the dating app. Here's what he
I
said. He
don't
said,
know, man.
right. He says, when I'm 69, I am limited. If I'm 49, then I can buy a new house, drive a different car. I could take up more work. When I'm on Tinder and it says I'm 69, I don't get an answer. When I'm 49, with the face I have, I will be in a luxurious position. Doctors had told him that his body was that of a 45-year-old man. He described himself as a young god. That's wow. Um, so what do you think about that, bro?
Well, first off, bro, how you gonna just up and just decide that you're gonna be 45? You know what I mean? Or how you just gonna
Right.
oppose what your real age is in society? And I get where he's
Yeah,
coming
it
from.
really.
I get I get where he's coming from far as saying like since there's since you could change your name or you can change your I don't know gender,
Mhm.
maybe you could change, you know, your age. I mean, it's fine, but it's too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit makes no types of sense. Like, like you gotta, you're actually 69, man. Like, there's no time machine. You can't make yourself 20 years younger.
Right.
But he says he's comparing like him changing his age to how I guess people change their gender. You know, he wants to be trans age, like people are transgender.
Right.
Um, Now that's like a whole
Another
other
story.
way, but basically, like you can't really compare. I, I don't really see what he's trying to do. Like he's trying to basically say, and the whole transgender topic. I don't want to get into that because that's a can of worms. But like basically, you can basically your gender is something which you can say your gender is something which isn't set in stone. Like you're not there's a difference between sex and gender and all that. So yeah, actually I don't want to get into that because that's just a can of worms right now.
Yeah,
Um
man.
but it's kind of ridiculous how he's trying to compare it. And if he wins, that will be a big precedent. Like, oh, so now we can change our age legally. What else can we change illegally? Can I say I want to be a millionaire and then get get $1 million to be a millionaire? You know, can I say like I'm
Yeah.
trans financial? Can I say I'm trans? Um, can I say I'm an animal? Can I say I'm a dog? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if something like this, if he actually wins this case, that's like a bad precedent for people to do in the future.
I agree. I can see if somebody was like that been to jail, had felonies and stuff like that, and they wanted to change, you know, a higher education. They wanted to change instead of getting a GED, they wanted to get like a college degree or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of like trying
Well,
to change your age and stuff like that, man. It's like weird, you know?
yeah, like yeah, I think that's strange, but um, I'm trying to read what his. Okay, so let me read something. All right. So at the end of a 45-minute court session, uh, the man, his name is Rattleban. He says it's really a question of free will, and his lawyer said it was high time for the reversal of age.
Yeah.
That so I don't know what I guess sounds like he got an ego. Like he's saying he has the body of a young god. His face looks 45 years old. He's wilding.
Yeah, he
But
is.
yeah, it's interesting.
But you know, the whole country wilding.
Oh yeah, for sure. What you mean by that though?
I'm just saying, like, the way Trump is acting, the way Kanye's been acting, the way people have been acting towards each other, they're not really human. They don't really see each other as equals. They don't really see each other as people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they're not doing nothing to change. So far as him coming out and saying that, he's kind of like sane, but not completely sane. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
he's looking for change. He's looking for change in his life, while other people are just on Twitter talking about, oh my God, this old man doesn't realize that he's not coherent with what he's saying. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm just feeling like if he doesn't get it, he doesn't get it. You know what I mean?
Do you
If he
think he
gets it, it's up to us. You know what I mean, that's on us.
so do you think he should be allowed to change his age? Or do you think it's none of our
Nah,
business?
it's none of my business, really.
Mm. But are there any consequences to him changing his age? Like, are there any consequences for other people or whatever?
I mean, I could see if you were trying. I could see if you were like 13 and you wanted to be 18 real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To do things, to do like I don't know, be in the industry or something like that. I don't know. Like it's
Yeah.
wild to think about. It's wild to think about.
Yeah, because even something like that, there's there's it would be like a lot of restrictions on it. Like if you're 13 and you want to be 18, then you get into the question like your mental age. Like there's certain things that you're able to do because you're 18 that you can't do when you're 13, just because your brain's not fully developed. So
Right.
I don't know. It's like you let that happen, and then you got all these other things you got to think about, all these other legal questions you got to ask yourself, and it's a slippery slope.
It really is. And I feel like there will have to be rules and regulations, as far as put in place for there to not to be any misconstrue. Far as I guess you could say, far as if you're ready to be an adult, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
If you were 13, living on your own, paying your own bills and stuff like that.
Right, right.
If you get what I'm saying.
No, yeah, I feel you. Like like I said, it's just a can of worms where sure we could allow people to do stuff like that, and just in theory, it's like, oh, just mind your own business. Just it's none of our business. Just let him do what he wants. But it's like there's a whole bunch of consequences that go with it.
And then I can see like somebody somebody that's 45 trying to pass as 22 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you got the issue with children as well. You know,
Yeah.
like you know, you got pedophiles who can just say, "Oh, I want to identify as a 12-year-old or some shit." Like,
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah,
That's wild.
right. And so, yeah, it's just a slippery slope. It's a horrible idea. Hopefully, hopefully he doesn't make any progress with it, but who knows in this world.
Yeah.
Okay. So next topic. Have you seen that video of the teacher fighting the student who the Hispanic student who kept saying, "What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga?" You seen that?
You know what? I didn't see it, but I skipped past it. But I
What?
do know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, okay. You gotta see it, bro. Like that
Send me the
video.
link.
I'll try and find it. Or maybe I can pull it up on my screen. But basically, it seemed like there was this teacher and there was a student who kept talking shit. Who he stepped up to the teacher. Okay, I'm gonna just play it on the stream. Hold on. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see it.
The video shows the moment.
Damn.
At Maywood Academy High School swings and punches a student.
But that's not the.
Dance across the classroom.
I'm trying to see the whole video.
Yeah, I figured the teacher would win.
Dang.
Yeah, you gotta look on Twitter or something. You never know.
Yeah, you're right. Let me. All right, here it is. You hear it?
Yeah, I hear it, bro. This shit is wild, though. And he's saying nigga too.
Right. And his face.
Yeah. Damn.
Hey, yo. He started beating his ass. All right, that's it.
Yeah, that shit is wild, bro. I don't feel like the teacher should have done it, bro, but I'm glad he did do it, bro. But at the same time, like, damn, bro, he just lost his job, bro. He lost his dignity, really, bro. But at the same time, bro, like that little nigga gotta learn, bro. You can't be doing that to no grown folk.
Yeah, and I feel like because I was a substitute teacher, and I've been a bad student before. Like I remember middle school, one of my classes we got a teacher. We made a teacher quit because of just how horrible our class was.
Yeah, bro.
So I know like this is probably instances that wasn't the only time that student tried him. That student was probably humiliating him, all throughout the year. I'm sure like that wasn't the only time he like that kind of stuff happened. I just felt like that this time we got on tape. This time he just lost his temper and he just said, "Fuck it, this job is not worth all of this." He decided to hit the kid.
Yeah, bro. I feel like these 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000 babies are just out of control, bro.
Word.
Matt B was talking about it yesterday, bro. And he was talking about like these little fucks do not give a fuck, bro. Like they'll go against the grain and they'll try to
that's facts.
Get you out of your character.
It's not the millennial generation, it's the generation after us. It's I think Generation Z. Where like they don't care. Like they are savage. They will do they will disrespect you to your face and wild out and all that stuff, and they don't give a fuck. And I don't know, it's wild. Like somebody need to beat their asses.
Right.
Yeah, the teacher, I don't know, it depends. Like if he didn't care about his job at that point, then sure, beat that kid's ass. Who cares? You find something else. But you gotta be able to control yourself. You gotta, or at least quit or something, so you can get another job, because you're not going to get another job as a teacher after something like that.
I agree.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate, but I know that had to be annoying, because I've been a substitute teacher at some badass schools, and like I know how the students get it. It can be bad.
And BMC is a teacher.
Yeah. But I think I heard he what grade does he teach?
Damn, bro. Like 8 maybe? 8 or 7?
Oh, really? Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because it's the middle school students and the high school. I mean, really, it's the middle school students, in my opinion. But the high school students can also get bad. But the middle school students don't work, because they're going through puberty, and I don't know, they just wilding out.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think you would do in that kind of situation?
If I was him?
Yeah. Let me set the scenario. So you've been a teacher at the school for a year. Since like the 3rd day of class, your students laugh at you when this one kid acts bad. This one kid disrespects you every day, tries you, calls you nigga, all this other stuff, all this disrespectful stuff. So what would you do if on that day he just started wilding out and you just couldn't take it anymore? What would you do?
Well, I know race is out the question, bro. So if you a person, bro, and I'm a person, bro, and you physically walking next to me and you not got anything, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you. Period.
Even if you're a teacher?
I mean, if I was a teacher, bro, I'll probably push him, see what he does. And if he swings, he swings. And if he doesn't swing, you know what I mean?
But as soon as you push him, as soon as you push him, you might get in trouble. You might just lose your job right there.
Very true. But I feel like as an adult, bro, we should have like the right to put our hands on these kids sometimes, bro, because sometimes they get out of hand, bro.
Oh, so you believe in like punishment? Like we should be able to paddle these kids or something. They acting up.
I remember like back in my elementary school, JW Ray. I think it's for the close down now in back in Dallas. I think they did paddling as well, bro. But I never got paddled though. Thank God, bro.
Yeah,
Because I don't know how I would have acted afterwards. You know what I mean?
right. Yeah, that's crazy. I know they tried to they're trying to get rid of like punishment from your teachers, but I also know like one school in Georgia is trying to bring it back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What middle school, elementary, or do you know?
I want to say elementary school.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. And especially in Georgia, bro. All on white teachers and shit, bro. Nah, I wouldn't want my kid to get beaten by no white teacher, bro. I mean,
Right.
no offense, bro. No offense,
No,
but
I feel you because you don't know what they be on.
yeah, exactly. They might be having a malicious intent. You know, you never know.
Yeah. All right. All right. So this might be the last topic. I don't know.
Yeah,
Depends on trying to get my brother come in, but he's busy. But if he comes through, we might extend it some. Um,
okay.
but the elections, have you voted at all?
Yeah, I did early voting.
Oh, you did? Okay, true. Me too.
I
Um,
mean, I had went all Democrat. I'll tell you that right off the bat. But
all Democrat.
on my in my opinion, bro, I feel kind of it feel kind of. I'm glad I voted. At the same time, I'm kind of sad that I voted all Democrat because I
What?
know not all Democrats are gonna, are up to par, bro. Like someone could be like outstanding,
Mm-hmm.
and then someone could be like they could fall off. You never know. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I feel you. You can't. I feel you. Like just because they're Democrat doesn't mean they got your best interests in mind or
Right.
whatever. Um, yeah, I did early voting too. I
Oh
didn't want
yeah.
I didn't want to, but people I got dragged out to early vote, and so I did it.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I feel conflicted about voting. Like on one hand, and I don't enjoy. I don't like the concept of voting. It's because I feel like it's basically we're forced to vote between Democrat and Republican, and then oh, there he goes.
Yo,
What's up, Jay?
what's up, man? It's been a struggle trying to get on here.
I see. Are you busy? You're in the car?
Yeah, I'm in the car right now, so yeah, on the highway.
Okay.
I'm not driving. No.
You're not driving?
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
driving. Sabrina.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, but we're talking about the election and voting right now. But basically, I was giving my thoughts on voting. I was saying I'm conflicted because on one hand, I don't like the idea of voting in this kind of I guess political area that we're in, where we basically got to choose between Democrat and Republican, and it's not really. It's stupid because we're basically choosing between we're choosing between the lesser evil. It's not really a choice. It's just, you know, that's what you're voting against. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. But then on the other hand, I know that voting does certain people you do want in office because they are going to make, even if they're small changes, they are going to make, small progressive changes to, something better in the future, depending on who you vote. And so,
Yeah.
that's just how I feel about it. But do you normally vote, Tom?
Yeah, I've been voting, bro. I've been voting. My mom made me vote, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, I've been voting.
Yeah.
You know, we got like a school right next to us, so we can just go over there and vote. But as far as early voting this time around, we went to the library
Okay.
and vote. And
Okay.
it wasn't a hassle or anything like that. It's like nobody gave us trouble or anything like that. So that was a plus. You know, I live in Garland, you know, whatnot.
Where's that?
So it's in Texas.
Oh, okay. So you're in Texas.
Yeah,
So how'd you feel about? I think Ted Cruz won, right?
I think so, bro. I wouldn't even know, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, it's all good. I'm not caught up on any of them. I'm hardly caught up on anything. Like all I know is that Gillum didn't win Florida because I used to be from Florida, so I'm kind of like up to date on that. And then I know what's his name, Beto O'Rourke. He was the Democrat, and he lost to Ted Cruz. I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like just
You
like
know about Ayanna Pressley?
who's that?
She was the first like black woman to win in Massachusetts, but she's not governor. She's like the 14th house or something, 14th representative of the house or something like that.
Oh, true.
Yeah, she's like the first black woman to win office in Massachusetts.
Okay, that's what's up.
Word.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
apparently she went off on Donald Trump on the news one time, like she called him racist, and like she
Yeah.
really fights for building, like just putting money towards better schools. She's like really progressive.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I won't even lie. I haven't had a chance to catch up on like the election results, but all I heard was that Georgia, Texas, and Florida all dropped the ball. Apparently.
Yeah.
And I just know it was like a pretty big year for like minorities. I feel like a lot
Yeah.
of like minorities were in the race, or like LGBT community people won, and or were like really close to winning. So I think
I heard
big year
that.
for them.
I heard that. Like I want to say 14 black women won.
Oh really?
Like, let me not say anything. I might sound stupid. But I heard like a lot of minorities won. Like we had like our first female Muslim win.
Really?
About that.
Oh, I heard it was it was the first Native American woman, and she's also like in the LGBT community.
Yeah. So, and right now the Democrats have control of the House. I want to say.
Democrats? Are you sure it's not Republican?
We just took control of one of them. It's either the House or the Senate.
Oh yeah.
The House. But yeah, pretty much. But all right, one last topic, and we can end it. So, have you guys heard about that video of there was this homeless guy, and apparently he had a knife in his pocket, and the police found him and they pulled up a gun and they asked him to drop down to the ground and drop his knife. And a black woman, I guess she was in a car or something. She pulled up and helped calm them down. And
yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was
I know what
dope.
you're talking about.
Right. Yeah. I thought that was dope. Shout out to black women. Pretty much risked their life to make sure this homeless dude, didn't die.
Word.
Yeah, I never actually heard about that, but that sounds like a cool story. Like, well, so basically, the cop just like ran up on him and saw the knife or something, and then he got scared.
I'm not sure. I like the way the video starts is the cops. There's two cops. They both have guns out, and the homeless guy, he has his hands in the air. They're asking him to get on the ground. Apparently, he had a knife in his pocket. Because you know he's homeless. He's probably has a knife to defend himself in case of anything. And so he's pretty much crying and confused because they're yelling at him and they have guns in his face. Just tells him, you know, she can calm him down and helps get him on the ground. And she's filming the whole thing. And yeah, she sounds like she saved his life.
That's dope of her.
Right.
Wow,
It'd be really crazy.
Coming to the rescue.
What?
I said it'd be really crazy sometimes because I feel like whenever you do have a camera in your hand, it says a lot about you and the person who's inflicting the crime. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by that?
In this case, but in this case, it worked out. You know, it worked out all right. You know what I mean? But sometimes when you record somebody in an incident, it doesn't always work out. You know what I mean? Like everybody just turns a blind eye to it, or they'll say, "Why didn't you help?" Or you know what I mean? Like it's all fucked because.
Right. No. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Like if it's like if somebody's getting jumped and then you got that one nigga in the back saying World Star and filming it.
Right.
Why kill your boy getting jumped? I feel you. But I think in this case it's like kind of different because you know the best thing she could do was film it and get what was happening on video.
But at the same time, like
that was pretty dope for her.
If you're recording it, then I mean, like, is that really bad? Because I feel like some people record it because they feel like they can't really do anything to help, and so they just record what's going on so they can maybe like use that as evidence and report it to the police or something.
Well, wait. So what are you talking about? Are you talking about in this instance or like like if someone gets jumped or something?
I'm talking about like I'm talking about police brutality or something like that.
Oh,
or even with it's all the same thing pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't really. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think Tom was basically saying like, if you see these fights or you see someone getting like messed up in a fight, but you just in the back recording it, you're not really helping them out. But you're supposed to be their friend. It's just like, really? Like, you're not going to do anything?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, in instances with the police, like, of course, it definitely record. But you also got to be careful when you record because they feel a type of way about that. And, you know, who knows? Like, they see you pulling out a camera or your phone and they shoot you and say, oh, I thought he was pulling out a gun.
That's true.
Yeah, have you guys seen the movie The Hate U Give?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it before it came out. I love that movie.
Wait, what?
Okay, what is that? Can I get a gyro platter and a chicken platter?
I'm about to say, if you don't mute yourself.
I still think about that time when that guy got shot in the backyard, bro. You know what I mean?
What time?
I forgot his name, but I heard he had pulled out like a phone or something.
Martin?
Not Trayvon Martin, nah, not Trayvon Martin. There's so many instances of blacks dying from just from being black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there was this one guy that was in his own backyard and got shot so many times just because I don't know.
I mean, there's so many instances. It's kind of hard to know which one you're talking about. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just that's another issue that this country gotta focus on fixing.
I agree.
Um, but all right, yeah, I gotta go. You guys have any?
Okay.
You guys have any last thoughts? And last things you want to say?
Yeah, be safe out there, you know what I mean? And keep your head up and just know that people are looking out for you, man. Like regardless of what you're going through and what your situation may be, you know, you gotta just believe. Believe in yourself first, but trust in the people around you sometimes, you know. You
Right.
never know, they could like point you in the right direction. You just gotta watch out for your signs and stuff like that. So yeah.
I hear that. Facts. You got anything you want to say, Jay? Or are you still ordering McDonald's?
It's not McDonald's. It's Miami subs. But yeah, I mean, just be smart, be cautious of surroundings. Like life is crazy. It's 2018, and somehow racism is still alive and well. So just gotta keep your eyes peeled, be ready for action, and always recording. What?
Nothing, just talk.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else to say. Did you guys already talk about Danye? What was his last name? Danye West.
Donnie Jones.
Danye Jones.
West.
Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, we talked about him briefly. Basically, we basically just tried to discuss.
The young guy.
We basically tried to discuss like if was it suicide or was it murder.
Yeah, I mean, I think for sure there's no way that was suicide. Like, I think 100% the cops did that. But if you guys already talked about it, we don't have to go back into it.
Well, now I'm curious. Why do you think it's for sure?
Well, okay, maybe not the cops did it, but I feel like the KKK did it or something. Like, and either the cops helped them cover it up, or like they just don't care. They're just stupid. Like, but because like if you look at the evidence, there's like a lot of evidence behind it. Like for one, like this isn't really like heavy evidence, but like his mom said like he like a mom knows her son and he wouldn't do that. And, like he was in good spirits. Like okay, that's not the greatest evidence, but like that is true. Like a mom generally knows her son. But second of all, they said that there was like a chair up there, like for him to do it. I mean, I guess if you're gonna like commit suicide, then you really need a chair. But it also showed like he had bruises on his face, like, which means he was beat up beforehand.
He had bruises on his face.
Yeah, like, if you're gonna commit suicide, like you're not gonna beat yourself up. Like he got beat up.
The article I read said there was no signs of struggle or trauma.
Really?
Yeah, the article that I read. But that article came out around November 1st.
Oh. Well, yeah, I was watching this news report of it. I mean, I guess I was watching this news report of it, and like the guy that was reporting it, he was like reading something. He said that there was a bruises on his face, and like the knot of the rope, like the ties of the rope, it was like way too complicated for like a regular person to be able to tie up.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just a lot that like just made me feel like it was sketchy. Like it wasn't just a regular suicide.
That's interesting. Yeah, I wasn't able to do my research on it. Like for me, I couldn't make a judgment just because I feel like I don't know enough. But I can definitely see it being murder just because I know in like the past year or so, there have been cases where there have been people like people connected to the Black Lives Matter movement have shown up dead or
that's another point I forgot.
Yeah, so I know.
You're talking about those two people that their cars randomly exploded, right?
Well, nah.
Okay, so
I
like that
know,
was
right?
like back in 2014, like this one dude, like DeAndre something, like I don't know if you remember, but he died. Him and then like a year later, another guy died. They both died the same way. Like their cars were just lit on fire and they exploded, and it was ruled a suicide.
Really?
That's insane.
They ruled that as a suicide?
Yes.
Not even like an accident, just a suicide?
I believe they wrote it as suicide, but like honestly, like it happened a long time ago, so I don't remember all the details. Like you probably look it up and find out more. But like they either ruled it a suicide or they said it was like some kind of like freak accident. But like it just seemed like it was so fake, and it was the same thing, and they both just happened to be like Ferguson protesters. And this guy Danye Jones, his parents
His
were
mom.
Ferguson. Yeah, his mom was a Ferguson protester too. So
Yeah.
it's just really sketchy. It's like they're just trying to take down the people that are fighting for the cause.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because well, where's Ferguson located again? Is that Maryland?
Missouri.
Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know for a fact Baltimore, where I'm at right now, they got corrupt and horrible cops.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So like, I wouldn't be surprised somewhere like Ferguson has corrupt cops. But that's just that'd be wild if like they're out here putting out hits on people and killing people because of the movement. That's kind of wild. But like you said, those deaths are strange.
I mean, it doesn't really surprise me because it's like the CIA and like the FBI used to do stuff like that all the time back to the Black Panthers.
Yeah, but what they did was a lot more strategic and like it wasn't as violent. Like they had a whole they trained whole black men in the CIA to infiltrate the Black Panther Party to then or either the Black Panther Party like they trained whole black people to infiltrate stuff like the Black Panther Party and the Nation of Islam to then turn against those individuals and get information to the CIA. Like they were a lot more stealthy with it to the point where like these organizations crumbled in within themselves because of that kind of deception.
Yeah, I mean,
like outright, this is like outright assassination, like on some mercenary shit.
Can I turn this down?
Yeah.
Can I turn this down?
Yo, Spike.
Yo.
Do you believe that people are infiltrating like Black Lives Matter, like as cops and stuff like that?
Like you mean like black cops infiltrating Black Lives Matter? I wouldn't put it past them. Like you'd be surprised like some of the stuff people do. Like you got KKK members who they'll take some black avatar or like some black person's picture on the internet, use it as their picture on the internet or use it as their picture on Twitter or Instagram, and then go into these black spaces on social media and just like cause trouble or make black people look bad, and they'll try and copy our slang and everything, and they'll do all these sorts of things just to, I don't know, just like for their own agenda. So like I wouldn't, and there's KKK members as part of like the police too. Like the KKK has been infiltrating the police. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I gotta wrap it up right now. I gotta go somewhere. I appreciate you coming through, Tom. A pleasure having you.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Let me know when you get the AMC district, the next stream set up. I'm down.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'll talk to you later, Jay.
All right, man. Sorry I couldn't I can't lay in. It's pretty
No,
difficult situation today, but
it's
I'll be
straight.
here, son.
All right, yeah, no problems. I know you're busy. So, all right, peace, y'all.
All right, bro.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Peace.